how I get guys jacked through the Level Up program, producing results like you can see on the screen right now. So the thing is with all these guys, all the guys that come through the program, is they're different guys, different starting points, different stresses going on in their lives, but it is the exact same structures, systems, and standards that we implement to achieve these results. Now, what is the system that we use inside the Level Up then? So I use my structure, develop, sustain, and build model to achieve these results. First, going through that structure phase, this lasts anywhere between 3 and 6 weeks, where we just nail routine, we lay the foundations, and do all of the heavy lifting ahead of that develop stage. Then we head into that develop stage. Depending on your start point, this could either be a fat loss stage or straight into a building phase. This can last anywhere between 12 and 20 weeks. If it's a build, it can last even longer. Then we go through that sustain phase. This is either a stage of reverse dieting if it was a cut, or we go for a bit of a maintenance just to achieve that result achieved. And then we go into that build, so really pushing performance and building upon all of that hard work done in those previous 6 to 8 months. To go through a couple of examples here, this is Jack. When Jack joined, his training wasn't the best. It was if and when he could fit it in. He wasn't really tracking his lifts, nor was he tracking his nutrition, and wondering why he wasn't building muscle. So we changed and fixed all of that, fixing his routine and tracking. We got a new structured training program, logging his lifts, tracking his nutrition accurately. And from this, we went through an 8-month building phase before a 4-month diet phase to reveal this result that you can see here, from skinny to bulk to cut, achieving a pretty big transformation in that time. And as another example, we've got Tyler, slightly different starting point here. He had just finished up his own cutting phase. He was happy with the weight that he'd got to. He lost quite a bit, but he wasn't quite at the level of muscle that he wanted. So when he joined, he just finished up that cut. The goal was to head straight into that building phase, but we went into a longer building phase here. So we spent about 12 months in this building phase before going for a 6-month diet phase as we built food up and body fat up a little bit more. After those 6 months in that cut, we revealed the whole look as you can see down here then. Now, what is the common mistake? Why do the guys that join not see results when they're on their own? And the reason they don't see these results before joining isn't down to a lack of effort. It isn't down to their genetics. It's that they've got no real structure, they've got no long-term plan, and they've got no clear direction on how to achieve their goal. And the Level Up helps fix that through that structure, develop, sustain, and build model. And you could be next. All you need to do is DM me Level Up to find out more. We could get you on the program and achieving that physique that you really want.